Stand around applause. 1, 2, 3, go! Ladies and gentlemen on the stage, Tom Owen.
Give it up for Phil Chapman. He's a fucking handsome guy, isn't he? He's a handsome man. And now you've got a man that looks like he breaks into student accommodation and tongue fucks the shower drains. Yeah, this is all pubic hair. It's not mine. Phil said it was half empty in here, but to me it's all empty in here. And these are some things I don't believe exist. The female orgasm. The moon. It's a fucking hologram. Why else could you see it in the middle of the day? When your washing machine says there's 1 minute left. I nearly brought a woman to climax when that washing machine said it had 1 minute left. And as I've said, that doesn't exist. Katy Perry went to space. It was fucking ages ago now. But I always think about the song Firework by Katy Perry. Do we all know the first lyric of that song? Come on, who was singing that standard? That's the chorus, though. The first line goes, do you ever feel like a plastic bag? And sometimes I'd love to feel like a plastic bag floating through the wind and landed on an unsupervised child's head. Be the best 30 pence you ever spent. Bag full. Have you got kids? No. Yeah. You've watched this Fight for Survival. I feel like you've got a bag for life in your pocket. You're just putting them over kids' heads. A bag for life for the fight for survival. Who has more? And bags for life last for life. A child's life, hopefully under 8 years. I'm not condoning killing kids, though. Please do not take away this from my 5 minutes of glory. Talking of other celebrities, I'm a big fan of 2007 Britney Spears. So much so, I had a mental breakdown and shaved my head. I didn't look like Britney Spears, though. I looked more like Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. And sort of to go with this, I developed an impression. So just bear with me. Let me get my plasticine face ready. That's the noise I'll make when I have a cry wank when I leave the gig. Everyone knows tears, nature's lubricant. Sorry. Oh no, Gromit. We seem to have been fired from the BBC for groping a woman. It's Greg Wallace, isn't it? It's Greg Wallace. A lot of this room, I'm big into diversity. So much so. Someone knows that this room is 95% white. I'm big into diversity, so much so that my local football team's nickname is the Super White Army. I was too poor though to go on a gap year, and I was too thick to go to uni, so I did what all thick cunts do, and I joined the armed forces. I joined the Royal Navy. See the world, they say. Do you know where your first point of call? Your first point of call is Plymouth. It's like an EDL march drowned in Tipex. I'm approaching 40 now, and I had quite an old school nan. She used slayers that aren't even used anymore. And I used to say, Nan, you're not allowed to say that anymore. You're not allowed to say that. And people said, you can't persist. Just let her have it. She bought a house for £3.50 in a Freddo 50 years ago. And I said, look, old dogs can't learn new tricks, but she learned to stay and play dead. That light means my washing machine's nearly finished. Good night.